Hammers Esports versus Cold Esports as they go into this map 5. Here we go. It's search and destroy. Over to our casters.
Yeah, we will have a pretty aggressive B push, it looks like, coming out of Hammers Esports off the start. 2 players defending over toward B players on the inside of that little cubby, and we see trades coming in for both teams. It will be Cold Esports losing quite a few players off the start. Jim now all by himself against the 3 remaining players for Hammers. He does have 1 kill already and looking to push in, trying to find somebody in that back angle. He's actually going to send out the grenade with the trophy system already down on site. Not going to be able to do anything with that. Spots somebody right there, and I believe it's a glitch player, so I don't think he took any shot right there. Won't give away his position. He's actually going to pull out the pistol and sliding the corner, not able to spot anybody quite yet. Looking over toward the head glitch on boxes, still 15 seconds to work with. Not a whole lot for him. He sees Palma through there. Not going to be able to land the shots, and we do have Hammers Esports taking round 1.
I was really hoping that it was going to be a little bit of a sniper play, but obviously sometimes there's going to be glitches and stuff, maybe throwing his aim off a little bit. I was certain that he was going to get like an easy headshot on AFK player there, but you know, maybe that's just all Hammer Squad needed a little bit to get some good confidence here. I'm starting to wonder how this map is going to be ending. Like, if we're always going to be seeing B pushes, what do you think, Bobby? Do people prefer planning on B on this map, or is A usually the play that you want to go for?
Honestly, it's pretty split. I feel like there's not any massive advantages to either one. Obviously, a little bit easier to defend the A site, especially if you're able to get somebody over to lock down that trailer area. But pretty, it really just depends on the team and what their advantages are. It looks like Cold Esports is going to be able to close this one out. Only 1 player remaining, and Jim hits the final snipe to drop the last remaining member of Hammers Esports. And looks like once again he is in the zone. The sniper is locked on and playing a really big role for his team with 3 kills through 2 rounds.
I can't believe we're in a game 5 and it's this close, and we're actually finally getting some search and destroy action to finish off a series. I mean, 1-1. It looks like maybe Hammer Sports are going to be thinking about doing a little bit of a B push this time around. And Dar is also a sniper that we've seen a couple of cool kills from in this tournament. So maybe he can challenge Jim to a couple of sniper fights later.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the approach for Hammers Esports right now. A lot of times teams will try to take this approach where they kind of sit back, they play passive on the offensive, and typically it just doesn't go the way of the offensive team whenever they don't try to push a site. They're not able to get any picks yet, and already 45 seconds ticked down. That starts to put more and more pressure on them and forces them to pick a side. It's actually everybody over on the B site for Cold. So if we do see Hammer try to push that side, it looks like they will do so. This could be an easy defense. We get trades coming in for both teams. Kosh is on the backside looking to pick up another one, gets the assist, now a 1-man advantage. He sees 3 players through mid, not able to land the shots, and once again a trade coming in. Jim's still alive, which is great to see if you are Cold. We do see a trade coming in, however, and Jim, what a quick scope. Beautiful shot right there. Now at 2v2, and the bomb is still not down. That's going to make things really difficult for Hammers.
I mean, the time is ticking down right now, but this is an interesting game. It's 2v2, and I feel like sometimes on Search and Destroy it could be good not to have too much of a rush. I'm just gonna stop right there. Whatever I was saying, it's not even anywhere as interesting to watching Jim snipe. That was crazy. And now it's a 1v2 situation. I'm hoping that Prisma is gonna be able to do something here, but it's looking very difficult.
Yeah, the bomb's down on the B site. He's just decided to go AFK, and it is absolutely Jim winning those first 2 rounds for them. He has been so good so far and continuing to have success with the sniper. His quick scopes have been on point. On the long angles, the short angles, he seems to have them all covered, and 5 kills through the first 3 rounds for him.
Yeah, I saw in the beginning of the round, I'm pretty sure it was Drari and Jim holding a little bit towards the trailer side of the map, and they were not able to snipe any of each other, but it was still very close to them being able to spot each other.
Yeah, we got Cold Esports going up a man advantage again. Drari struggling to find those picks with the sniper. We do have a trade coming in. 3 players remaining for each team with Jim alive. Definitely not too much to worry about if you are Cold Esports. The smoke's going to go down, and it looks like it may have actually been a bait as we see them counter-rotating over toward the A site. I believe a nade down right there and very nearly takes out Drari, but he's able to get away with his life. And we do see actually one player over on the defense for A. Drari looking to find a pick right here. Not spotting anybody quite yet. Actually getting a little aggressive right there with the mid push. Might spot one player right there. I believe it is a sniper battle. One player will go down. Jim's still alive. He's inside American. Misses the shot. That's actually a really, really big miss. But the flank coming out of iBot. He gets 2 kills on that, and the bomb is down on site again. It's now Primza versus the 2 remaining Cold Esports players.
I don't think they know where Prims is, though. I'm wondering if Prims is having a little bit of technical difficulties, possibly.
No.
Yes. Oh. Yeah, but they don't know where he is, so hopefully he'll be able to reconnect before this round is over.
You really hate to see that. Obviously, it's probably going to be Cold closing this one out with only 11 seconds for him to get the plant down. There's no way he's going to be able to do it in time. I really do hope that he does reconnect in time for us to be able to finish this one out, because I would love to see a fair finish between these 2 teams.
100%. I mean, I feel like even Cold Esports, sure, they might get the win, but it's not gonna feel as good if you win, if someone has disconnected, as it does if you are winning a full team. So let's just pray a little bit for Prisma there.
Yeah, it does look like they still have an AFK in spawn, so it's going to be a 4v5 for the time being. Hopefully he'll be able to reconnect at some point in the next couple rounds to give Hammers a shot, but with Cold already with a 3-1 lead, it's going to be really, really difficult, especially with the way that Jim is playing right now. Drari, the sniper for Hammers Esports, only 1 kill on the board. He's just not been able to do anything to counter against Jim.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much Hammers Esports is probably doing everything they can. So I mean, I'm hoping
Primza
that
might be back.
Oh, he might be back?
Yeah, he is back.
He's moving.
It's a 5v5.
Primza, go!
All right. We are back in full action. Still a minute remaining, and it is a very aggressive B push right here. They take 1 player out. Oh, but it's huge kills coming in for Cold Esports. They lose 1, but in return get 4. It's now Drari by himself, and it looks like the B play was just not it for Hammers. Now a 4-1 lead for Cold Esports, who's looking to close this one out and to continue moving up in the winner's bracket.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that Hammer Esports are not feeling like they're struggling too much because of that disconnect. I mean, it can happen, but all they have to do is kind of lift up their heads and try and focus on these rounds. I mean, all they need is 1 round victory, I would say, and they can get their self-confidence back, because this was such a close game, and unfortunately technical difficulties can set you back, or possibly something else. But I mean, it's looking very strong for Cold Esports right now.
Yeah, and with the way that Jim has played so far, not surprising to see Cold playing passive off the start. He's going to hold down that spawn angle. We do have a frag coming in, and it will be the advantage for Hammers. Jim's going to retreat. Might potentially go for a shot through the smoke right here, but for Hammers, you got to be happy with the way this round is going so far. We do have a trade coming in, but just like that, Cold Esports evens things up. Drari and Palma will drop, and Palma's been the only player that's been able to get any type of momentum. The perfect gun trigger discipline, and Jim wanted the defuse, but doesn't go for it right there.
I was certain that iBot was going to spray down the entire team there.
Ooh, he's going to pick up the chopper right there. Oh,
it's
he's
now
ready.
Only Jim left, and he has the chopper.
Oh, but they're ready for a perfect counter right there for Hammers Esports. They're able to finally take a round win. They do seem more comfortable over on the defensive side. We'll see if they can continue to turn things around as they try to work their way back from a 4-1 deficit.
I mean, if if Hammer Esports can, you know, work besides this little hiccup that they had, I think this is something that would set them apart from different teams. Like, this is all about the mental capacity now. It's not gonna be easy, but I'm a little bit crossing my fingers for them now.
Yeah, we do have players dropping for both teams, but it will be Cold Esports coming away with the advantage. One spotted right there. Jim not shooting. I don't know what happened right there. He could have very easily closed out that round, but just like that.
This is going to be pretty scary for Jim because Ipana has that QQ9, which is very good on close range. And I think Jim has the sniper still, but with a pistol as a second there. So if this becomes very close quarters battle, maybe the pistol can come out on top. But right now it's looking like Ipana might be a little bit stronger. But then again, the bomb is down, so he has to do something about it. Is he going to spot Jim? Is he going to see him?
Oh, Panda seems to know exactly. He doesn't know.
No! Oh,
no, Jim misses the shot. He hit marks the second one. Panda clutches right there.
He has time. He has time. Run, man. All right. It's going to be 4-3. I can't believe what
I just saw.
I was certain that he missed him as well. Oh. Wow. I mean, my blood is pumping now. I can only imagine what's going through the players' minds, if they're excited, if they're nervous. I mean, there's a lot of money on the line. I mean, this is not a bad paycheck if you can get out on top here.
Yeah, it seems like the nerves just getting the better of Jim right there. Whiffs the first wide open shot. He had played that so perfectly and just wasn't able to make anything happen. Unfortunate to see the hit marker right there. Misses another shot right here. Not able to get the kill. We do have a one-man advantage once again. And with him missing those shots, definitely a good thing that Cold has been able to turn this one around and get the man advantage, make it a two-man advantage. Pana, the only player left, but we've seen him clutch this before. He's on the inside of Wood. He's not going to be able to clutch the 1v3, and it is now match point for Cold Esports. 5-3, will they be able to close it out?
I feel like they're probably going to be able to do that, but I'm wondering if Jim is going to be able to get a couple of snipes again, because right now it looks like they're playing pretty aggressive, Hammer Esports. I mean, when he was stuck there behind a car, there was not much that he could do actually right there. So I'm wondering, maybe if Jim gets a pick with a sniper, it's going to go their way. Otherwise, I think maybe Hammer Esports has a little bit of air under their wings, so to say. They're flying a little bit at least.
Oh my gosh, but Jim is bouncing back. Finds the location of one Hammers Esports player over on the A site. Wallbang through the metal wall, and that will open up the wide open A plant for them. Everybody for Hammers over on the B site, and that's definitely not where you'd like to be, especially with the bomb going down right here. Jim will get the plant, and it is all pressure on for Hammers Esports.
I mean, this is the round. This is the round that Hammer Esports really have to come together as a team, push together, trade, and possibly even get a couple of extra kills. I'm not sure how it's going to plan out. I mean, you see Ibot holding at the back next to the car there. I think this retake is going to be extremely difficult unless we see some sort of crazy plays coming in.
And Palma doesn't see Sav in the corner, gets the double. That's going to make things more difficult. It's Cold